So I wanted to go ahead and record a video today about some things that I've been getting some feedback on, and one thing is time management, and specifically some time management strategies for young millennials. And this actually came from a blog post that I wrote a little while ago, and I got some great feedback, and so I wanted to make a quick video about some of the things that we talked about in the blog post here. And I think that it's really important because I think as young people we have a lot going on. And I was actually looking at some of our some tweets here, and you can see here Jessica. She says, "Is today over yet? My eyes are burning." Stay says, "Sometimes I forget I'm not a teenager." He says, "Responsibilities." It looks like Becky here. She says, "I really need to get house chores done, and I'm busy today and tomorrow." And it really comes back to just a lack of time management. And I think that when I was a young entrepreneur, for me, time management really became essential in being able to get everything done that I needed to get done. And so I thought that there were a few key strategies that really helped me to be able to effectively manage my time. And I'll tell you, the first one is priorities. And you have to prioritize because we have so many different things that we could do throughout the day that it's really important for us to figure out what's important. And I think that a lot of people, they get frustrated and they get anxious, and there's a lot of anxiety and really a lot of unhappiness that stems because people don't properly prioritize, and they're actually doing things and spending time on the things that don't actually matter to them. And so I think it's so important for us to actually spend time thinking about what are our priorities. And so that's the first thing that you want to do. And once you've figured out your priorities, well, then one strategy that you can do is to make a plan. And it says here, I wrote a quote that says, Hans Glint says, "The sooner you start planning your life, the sooner you will live the life that you dream of," right? And I think there's another quote that says, a minute plan saves 2 minutes in execution. And I think that if we can have a plan and we can wake up knowing exactly what it is that we have to do, we're going to not only be able to get more done, but we're going to have more energy while we're doing it. I find that some of my most low energy days are when I don't really have a plan, or there's no regiment for what I'm going to be doing that day. But when I have a big list and I have a goal of exactly what I need to do, well, then I'm able to attack that with a much more vigor and a lot more energy. And the last thing was Pomodoro. And you may or may not have heard about this term, but Pomodoro was actually a technique that was developed in order to help people focus at a much higher level. And the way that it works is it's a 25-minute session that's followed up by 5 minutes of rest. And it's 25 minutes of intense concentration, intense focus, followed by 5 minutes of rest. And it's really important to understand that our brain can't sustain the highest level of focus forever, and they found that that 25-minute mark is a really nice sweet spot. And so when I was writing this article, I set a little counter at the top of that's actually on my computer that goes for 25 minutes. I'll work hard for 25 minutes, and then I'll take 5 minutes off. I'll check my text messages, I'll check my social media, and so at that point, then I can be able to disengage from my creative work. But Pomodoros will really help you. And so what I encourage you to do is go ahead and go to millennialskills.com, and if you go to millennialskills.com/time management, you can actually get access to the ultimate guide to time management that we put together for you guys, because we think that it's important for you to be able to hit your goals and be able to hit your financial goals and be able to live a life that you're proud of and a life that you're fulfilled. That you need to be able to manage your time better. So hope this video helped. I'd love for you guys to be able to contact us, reach out if you have any questions, or if we can answer anything for you specifically. We'd love to help, but we'll see you guys soon.